Okay, so today we're diving into something that you might not think too much about,
Oh,
on a day-to-day basis,
yeah.
but it's something that's definitely changing, and that is the residential garage.
My God,
Right?
yeah, yeah.
We all have one, or at least most of us do, and
Right.
it seems like it's moving way beyond just a place to store your car.
It really is, yeah.
Right, and so we found this fascinating piece
Yeah.
from Deviate Motorsports
Okay.
in the Influencer Jupiter magazine, and it really highlights these 6 innovative luxury garage design elements.
Okay.
And so what we're going to try to do today is really kind of look at what these elements tell us
Right.
about how this space is evolving.
It's interesting, isn't it? This
Yeah.
idea that a luxury garage is becoming, a true extension of the home.
Right.
You know, it's stylish, it's functional, and it's becoming a real indicator of personal taste.
Mm.
Adding value in more ways than just square footage.
Right. And so let's just jump right in and start with climate control.
Oh,
So you're not just talking about, keeping your car from
Right.
freezing in the winter or,
Right.
overheating in the summer. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. And the article mentions, heating and cooling,
Right.
but even dehumidifiers.
Right.
So what does that tell you about the modern garage?
Yeah. I mean, it really seems like it's a shift to,
Yes.
creating a truly comfortable environment.
Right.
I mean, you think about heating, cool, and dehumidifying.
Exactly.
I mean, those are things that you associate with
With a habitable,
a living space.
yes, a living space. Absolutely.
So it really does kind of open up, what you might do in
Mhm.
your garage.
For sure.
And that kind of leads us into premium flooring,
Okay.
right? So they talk about things like epoxy coatings,
Yeah.
polished concrete rubber tiles.
yeah.
I mean, that's a big step up from
It is.
just plain concrete.
Right.
So why focus so much on
Yeah. Why focus so much on what's underfoot? And you're right. I think this isn't just about durability.
right,
Um, although options like epoxy are incredibly hard wearing.
right,
It's about the aesthetics,
right.
creating a finished and inviting look and feel.
Hmm.
When you start thinking about these premium options,
Yeah,
you realize the design focus is extending to every surface in the garage,
right.
making it feel
Mhm.
less utilitarian and more like an intentional part of your home's design.
Right. So it's not just an afterthought.
Absolutely not.
It's like you said, an extension of the
Exactly.
living space.
Yeah.
Okay, so now let's move on to custom storage solutions.
Okay.
We're not talking about
Yeah, we're not just talking about,
stacking boxes
all right, stacking boxes.
in the corner.
Yeah.
This article mentions custom cabinetry,
Yeah.
wall-mounted systems, it sounds.
It does. It sounds very deliberate.
Incredibly deliberate.
Yes.
So why is that?
Well, what this points to is that desire to maximize the space,
Okay.
but also to achieve this visual order.
That's right.
It's about efficiency, yes, but it's also about creating this clean and visually appealing backdrop,
Right.
which is crucial if you're aiming for that luxury feel.
So again, it's like we're not hiding the space away.
No.
We're actually showcasing it.
Absolutely.
And then there's lighting.
Lighting.
I mean, smart lighting systems, with LEDs,
right.
motion sensors, adjustable brightness.
Wow.
I mean, that's a far cry from a single bulb hanging
Yeah.
from the ceiling.
Right.
So what's the thinking there?
It's really about creating this balance between functionality and ambiance.
Okay.
You need good visibility, of course.
Of course.
But smart lighting allows you to tailor the atmosphere.
Okay.
You can highlight features
Right.
and make the space feel more sophisticated and welcoming
Right.
than, purely functional lighting would.
So again, it's not just a utilitarian space.
Exactly.
Right. And then this is where it gets really interesting.
Okay.
Integrated workspaces. Right. So they're talking about, maintenance areas,
Yeah.
detailing stations,
Even
even
a small lounge.
a small lounge. Like,
Yeah,
okay, now we're talking about changing how you interact
Yeah.
with this space.
absolutely. And this is a significant expansion of the garage's purpose.
Right.
It's moving beyond just storage and parking.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
becoming a functional area for hobbies,
Right.
for vehicle care, even a spot where you might just spend some downtime.
Hmm.
So it's about integrating, your passions and needs into this space.
So you can actually enjoy being in your garage.
You can enjoy being in your garage.
Right. Not just, hiding away from it.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think the element that really takes it to another level
Okay.
has to be entertainment and lounge areas.
Wow. Yeah.
I mean, TVs, sound systems, even bar setups.
In the garage.
In the garage.
I mean, come on.
Wow.
This is really a radical transformation.
It is.
The garage is no longer just about, what you store. It's becoming an extension of your living space.
Right.
And your entertaining space.
Like we were saying, an extension of the home.
It really blurs those lines between the traditional indoor
Right.
and what was once, considered purely outdoor space.
Or utility space.
Or utility space, exactly.
So if we kind of bring it all together, it seems like, this core shift is from a basic storage area to a multifunctional,
Yes.
aesthetically considered,
Right.
and genuinely enjoyable part of the home.
Precisely. And this evolution, has implications beyond just personal enjoyment. These features can significantly impact, your home's value.
Right.
And it offers a clear expression of personal style
Yeah.
and how you choose to live.
It's like a statement.
It is a statement.
Yeah.
The garage is becoming this integral space with, diverse potential.
Right. So as you're thinking about your own garage or maybe a future garage, consider this. Beyond the cars and the tools and, all the stuff that we traditionally put in there.
Right.
What unexpected potential might it hold for you? Could it be so much more
It could.
than just four walls and a door?
For sure.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive
Absolutely.
into the future of the garage.
My pleasure.
We'll see you next time.
Sounds good.